Alright, let's kick this pig. Work got really crazy. I ended up working over 50 hours last week. It's still kind of crazy, and it's affected my desire to do anything. So last week, I didn't do any work. I replaced like a board or two. But the one day that I had, that it actually ended up being a beautiful day, I did absolutely nothing. I was just too tired, and kind of feel bad. Even today, I didn't really feel like doing anything, but I fought it and did something anyway. So, yesterday it rained all day, so I ran to the Habitat for Humanity store. I ended up actually finding a pretty bomb-ass door, and another window. I was originally going to be using these like thin windows. Let's see if we can see them over here. These over here, they're like 5 feet long, 4 foot long, by 1 foot-ish, roughly. They're slightly different. But with the second window that I just got yesterday, I framed out those two windows and opted to not put in these small ones. One, it's going to be a boatload more work, and when you look at it from the side here, it actually looks like you're going to have plenty. Now, mind you, the other side isn't completely framed out. I wanted to do the home wrap and then slide the window into place because I built the frame and the header and everything around the window. It's kind of complicated because the window didn't come with any type of way to secure it, really. I don't know, I'm just kind of making some of this up as I go, from what I understand and what I think is right. So, without further ado, Shazam. I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to kind of do a little walkthrough. I lied. Yeah, no I didn't. I can turn my camera around. Alright, so I have not done anything underneath because up under I still have to build the subflooring type of bit right there. But that's the window. You can see there's going to be a lot of window. The other side's even bigger than this, and we'll walk around and I'll show you. I need to put the sheathing up under here because tomorrow I plan to try to do all the home wrapping before I go to work. Because I have to apparently work tomorrow. But this window here is actually going to be a little taller than what it looks like, because like I said, I built the frame and the header onto the window. So if you look up, I don't know if you can see it very well. There you go. I don't have anything supporting those, so the header of the window is going to go directly underneath those, and it should just slip right into here. But I want to put up the home wrap, and I want to wrap the home wrap into the window first. Then I'm going to do some of that stick-on flashing type of stuff around the window, and I hope it works out. I'm also going to use a fair amount of caulking because of how this window has to be done. I'm not really digging how I'm doing it, but I'm already in. We got the window. We got the roof. I climbed up there, got it secured, and nailed down finally. All this sheathing is, I forget the word. It's like poly something or other, insulated sheathing. It weighs absolutely nothing practically. I could lift like 50 sheets of these, I'm sure. So that's going to save me a lot of weight. I am worried about weight at this point. I'm probably already looking at about 700 pounds. Actually, I would go ahead and say with the door and the windows, 850. So I'm going to have to start figuring out how I'm going to do the inside and save some weight that way. I'm not going to do drywalling. I don't like the idea of it. I don't like the look of it either. If I go to move this thing and he's shifting, which it does shift a little bit, I mean it's sturdy, but if I give it a good pull, it moves. So I'm worried about if I had drywall that it would crack pretty easy. Framed out the doorway, took out this piece here, got it all nice and good. I've got to build a frame for the door, but once that's done, I can shim the door in. We can get some viewing of the door. Not the best look. You guys will eventually get a better look, but pretty happy with it. Take a step inside. It is starting to look like a thing. I'm really happy with the amount of space that it looks like I'm going to have. I'm really happy. In fact, what I'm thinking of doing is, for these corners, because I'm going to frame it up at this right here where the door is, I think I'm going to frame it out, and I'm going to have 2 to 3 feet of just flat space up there of just storage. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I mean, I don't like the idea of just storage, but put tools, maybe some water storage. Forgive me, I'm really tired. Yeah. And I'm covering the camera. I'm really out of it. I'm exhausted. Like, not just physically exhausted, but just wiped. Work has took its toll on me. I'm trying to keep my work and life separate, but when things happen at work, because I do care about my job, if I have a job, I'm going to care about it as best I can. But when things kind of fall apart, it's frustrating. My boss is frustrating. I mean, I literally have to work 6 days next week, and I don't need to, because he just doesn't know how to make a fucking schedule, and I'm pissed off, because I literally told him the solution to the problem, and he's just flat out ignoring it. He doesn't care. He even told me that the job wasn't what he expected, so he's gonna get another one. So this company, instead of hiring me as a store manager, decided to hire a different store manager who's already ready to quit, and I wouldn't be quitting. I would still be trying to fix the problem and powering through it. I know what this kind of job takes. I've basically done it before with the same scale of volume and size. My boss is more accustomed to being a store manager for like a Home Depot, so instead of being able to sit in an office like he really wants to, he actually has to do work. That's upsetting to him. On the other hand, don't mind getting my hands dirty. I can't sit in an office. It is boring. I would rather be doing work. But anyway, that aside, I'm frustrated. I'm tired. But progress is progress. I can't wait to see this thing done. But I have to. I really don't know what to say anymore. Kind of rambling at this point. See ya.